Hey, what's up guys? Musketeer is about to get a massive buff in the new balance changes. So instead of running one, we're going to triple up the fun with Three Musketeers. Each time a Musketeer kills a card and retargets onto a new one, the first attack buff is in effect, allowing it to retarget onto that second card a bit faster, which is especially useful against Goblin Gangs, Royal Recruits, and defending against Bridge Spam. Buffing the attack speed of a first attack for any card can completely change the playability of that unit. For instance, when they nerfed Magic Archer's attack a little bit slower, it became completely unplayable. Musketeer firing 25% faster on its first attack is going to be a huge change. Now your split lane pressure with Evolved Knight tanking for one Musketeer, while you ebarbs and Three Musketeers with a Heal Spirit in the other is going to be double the trouble. If you force out a spell or building, your wall breakers will get onto the tower, especially when they're raged up, and you can heal up your Musketeers, wall breakers, and ebarbs for insane value for just one elixir too. You're going to want to play passively in single elixir with Dagger Duchess. You can cost efficiently collect as much elixir as possible from your collectors. You can spam and bam through any defense your opponent throws down. Because even if they have good cards to counter you like Valkyrie and Mega Knight, they'll only be able to defend one side when you make them look like a clown and spam your way through in the other. Let's get into some games and Elixir Collector some dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. Massive Musketeer love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag, making all the hyper videos possible. You got a game against someone with the Dark Prince of the banner, which is not a card that we like seeing when we're running through Musketeers because it's got a lot of splash damage. However, oh my gosh, dude, you have literally no chill cycling Princess of the Bridge. That is how the card is typically played, and it's not fun to play too because every chance that he gets to drop Princess of the Bridge, he'll probably do it. At least it's predictable, but at the same time, you know that your opponent's going to be a psychopath cycling that princess. Also, the Dark Goblin didn't feel like it was shooting straight. I thought it was going to hit my tower, but somehow shot off to the side and then like ended up hitting the wall breakers. I was like, oh man, I might have mistimed that, but yeah, there he is. The devil is in this guy's brain. It is forcing him to play that princess. 1, 2, 3, Princess at the Bridge is his clan. Seriously, bro. All right, we can go for ebarbs here. We can also go in for a knight. I prefer going in for the knight, to be honest. If I'm being frank with y'all, I would like to keep the knight alive, so I'm going to use a heal spirit. And I could go wall breakers, but we're probably going to get princess if that's the case. So it's definitely going to be in my best interest to go in for ebarbs on top of the next one. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, let's just do this. Ebarbs directly on top of the goblins, and they'll stay in front, and the goblin in the back dies. If we cycled our ebarbs in the back, we would have to drop something in front of the tower, and that would be tragic. Dude has no ability to go and kill our Elixir Collectors, it seems. So that's really good. I would love to go and snipe the Dark Goblin in one shot with the Rail Goes, please. Oh, it didn't get the poison damage on my tower. Let's go. Y'all might think it's crazy for me to be celebrating the shot of no shots, but that was the shot that was heard around the world, guys. The fact that he did not get that damage, so lucrative for me. I think he's going to go for a princess, and he didn't for the first time ever. All right, he's going to drop it in the middle to snipe the Three Musketeers. So I'm going to split wall breakers. Then he misses and doesn't hit both of the Musketeers probably as early as he wants. Oh, damn. Seriously? You're just going to let that Muskie lock on a tower like that? That's crazy. Okay, I see why he let the Musketeer lock on a tower like that. He is going to go in for a lot on this. Unfortunately, ebarbs are dead. And we killed the Goblin Barrel, so I guess in an okay spot. Generally, I want to get an elixir advantage with 2 collectors before I build up a push that I know my opponent can't stop. Otherwise, we're just going to let our units cycle into the abyss and not worry too much what happens with them. So I'm going to go for 3 Musketeers here since we do have our 2 Elixir Collectors. Right when he Goblin Barrels, he donates 3 Elixir into the Musketeers. That's what we want to see. Then I can go in for a Knight so that it takes the targeting from the Princess. That's still going to go on the left side, so we're going to force Elixir on both sides. Then we can go for 3 Musketeers, ebarbs, split our wall breakers if we need to, but I'd actually rather just drop them all on one side. Then use our Heal Spirit here too. Potentially keep them a little bit healthier. Oh, they just wiggled their way towards the tower. I don't even know how that happened. Yo, let's take it. All right, we're going to 3 Musketeers again in the back because I don't think that's going to be beneficial for me to do anything other than that. Otherwise, his princesses will lock onto my tower and my Musketeer. We sacrifice the knight for the greater good just to soak up everything. I have no wall breakers to soak up even more princess shots. Oh my goodness, this is insane. He's doing so much damage to me. I don't like it. Wallbreaker connect, please. Oh, if that killed the Dark Goblin, that would have been massive. I'm still going to go for a Rage because we can clean up the Spear Goblin so we minimize the amount of damage he gets. And the only downside about this is I don't think we're getting any shots with these Muskies, but we're able to cycle this all on the same side. I think that's probably our best bet. We need to kill all of his Goblins immediately, so I'm just going to do that. And then I can go for Wall Breaker's other side so we can force the log, hopefully, because the Knight's going to be tanking for the Princess, so he has to spend more Elixir than he would want. One of those Wall Breakers will connect to the tower. Oh my gosh. How did you stop that, bro? That's insane. All right, well, we have Royal Ghost. We're going to have to rage on the Spirit Goblin so they don't get damage. We can Knight directly on the Princess, and then we can evolve Wall Breakers with it. I think he has to Inferno Tower on the Wall Breakers, but that's going to be such a negative trade that I don't think he can feasibly do that. We're going to go for a Heal Spirit and try to cycle back to our Rage. Holy! Yo, the Rage might do enough. It's 9... Okay, yeah. I was going to say, I think it's around 90 damage. We'll check it, but he only had 74 left on the tower, so 1, 2, 3, we snagged the tower and bought the Princess Cycler down. Okay, I was a little bit off. It is 84 damage at level 15, still significantly higher than the 74 he had remaining. Death sentence to the towers of all Princes of the Bridge players is 100% deserved. Let me know down below in the comment section what your most hated play is in Clash. Princess of the Bridge is in my top 5. So this guy's got 3 crown in the banner, and you guys already know if he's gonna give me good luck, we are one step closer to the 3 crown assembled. We're going to recycle our Knight in the back, and we're definitely going for our Wall Breakers on the other side. Hopefully no Princess of the Bridge again. We hate that. We hate them Princess of the Bridge players every single time. Me and my homies dislike anyone that does that. And if you do like that, then you are of a different breed. You are of a different type of player that probably has Log, Barbril, and then arrows in your same deck. I don't know. I've never met someone that's an enjoyer of that experience. So I could maybe go in for a Knight here on top of the Musketeer, but... need to wait for that thing to walk up. Oh, come on, dude. All right, we can catch the Miner at least. And then we can go for ebarbs directly on the Musketeer. The only downside about this is I have literally no way of defending. I'm just up an insane amount of Elixir. So if this Heal Spirit keeps our ebarbs alive, we might be able to do some Tower Trade shenanigans. The Heal Spirit jumps near the ebarbs. That's beautiful. Oh, dude, come on. Don't kill my Collector like that. That is so disrespectful, my dude. That is so utterly disrespectful. I was looking at the situation. I was about to smile and grin from ear to ear, and now I'm in fear because I don't have my Elixir advantage. This sucks. This is actually brutal, because if I do a tower trade and then I have a full Elixir Collector, bro is gonna get throttled. However, I can keep this Elixir Collector alive with an Evolved Knight now, and then I can maybe do some shenanigans with Three Musketeers. I don't know. This is looking weird. Let's see it. Can we guess it again? We do. Hell yeah, bro. He must be absolutely tilted at this point. He's like, why does this moron keep guessing the correct side every single time? It's because you gave me good luck at the start. You did it to yourself. Oh my gosh. If only the tower survived. Hey, we're going to go for the 3 crown anyway. I said it at the start. We're going for the 3 crown. It don't matter. It don't matter no bit at all. All right, we're going to go for ebarbs, trying to kill the bomb tower. I don't think this is smart, but here we go anyway. Heal Spirit. Keep the ebarb alive. And nope. At least we can maybe get the bomb tower to not kill us. Wait. That 3 Musketeer is still doing damage. Holy hell. How did that do that much? Wait, he's going to be defending the 3 crown like his life depends on it, because it does. All right, let's stack 2 Musketeers on the other side. If I raged up that Musketeer, I would have been able to rage cycle him. I literally put myself in a precarious spot now. This is bad. Okay, we have to do like Knight here. Then go ebarbs and Heal Spirit. And then like maybe go for Wall Breakers on the other side, because that's the only way that we're going to 3 crown is those Wall Breakers. We just need to somehow kill the bomb tower. Okay, we got the bomb tower to cycle. Good. Okay. Wait, we can vibe with this. We might be able to make this work, guys. Raged up evolved Wall Breakers in the house with the Royal Ghost. Please, yes! He pushed the Ghost closer to the 3 crown. And the Ghost pushed him out of the game. Wow. I'm so glad that Snowball was blamed, because otherwise we were dead. I guess the other Wall Breaker was super close to the tower, but man, I didn't want to have to rely on half of my Wall Breakers that were in their second form in the wimpiest possible state. Sketchy game, but I'm glad we were able to sketch a W in our book. And we're finally ranked with this deck at 9,200 in the world. I won a ton of games in a row with this deck. I didn't get to put them all in the video, but man, I've been on a massive win streak. Whenever I see the name Crush, I'm always thinking about those Valentine's Day crushes, because I guess Valentine's Day is right around the corner. When you're in like middle school and you overspent money to give like small little candies to your crush, or I guess like Candy Crush, and I think of grandmas. So it's like polar opposites. Either like super young or really old. And I don't know where Danny's gonna lie on that type of scale, but I guess we'll see soon. Usually, I would say that the super active people that are really young are gonna probably be playing like the fastest cycle decks possible, and then the older people that don't want to think too much be running Goblin Giants. So I think Danny's gonna be a grandma. I'm calling it right now. Danny Phantom about to be the most grandma ghost you've ever seen. I want to go for Wall Breakers here because I want to cycle to our Elixir Collector, and also just used arrows, so let's force out some bit of Elixir. Okay, cool. But even if you zap, it's not that bad for me. It's a negative trade from a perspective of like, I don't necessarily know if I'm going to be able to defend this very effectively, but I am happy that I will have a positive elixir advantage afterward. Like, we're going to take a ton more damage than he is. Like, our counter push with the ebarbs are going to do absolutely nothing. But we don't lose the game. Focus on the Goblin Giant. The overpowered buff from the Rune Giant takes like 90% of our tower. I'm not a mathematician, but it feels like 90%. It just does stupid amount of damage. We're going to go wall breakers on the other side, so we can force out arrows, hopefully. Please respond to this. Please overcommit. Please overcommit. Oh, no, that's not good. Okay, wait. We pulled the hunter to the other side. I take that all day. Wait, that was not even calculated. That was a stroke of brilliance that I did not expect. So, that's brutal. Oh, okay. Well, I guess you're going to go for the 3 crown, or like, I don't really know. I guess we can go for 3 musketeers in the back now. He decided that he was going to take the right-hand tower anyway, so definitely going to be okay for me. Ooh, wait. If we go Evolved Knight early, I think that the missiles go towards the Evolved Knight and don't hit what he wants. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Please. Please just die. Please do not hit my 3 musketeers. You robot monster from hell. Get away from me. Okay. We didn't do near enough damage. This is looking really bad, actually. Wait, we can cycle back to 3 musketeers and expect him to drop something on the right side. Yes. Yes. All right, we're going to go in for a knight. We need to kill that stupid goblin thing. It does so much damage to my musketeers, but here's the upside. We can go for a rage, and we can go for a heal spirit. I think that we're going to be able to keep them alive now. Do we kill the goblin machine? We do. All right, let's go Royal Ghost here with ebarbs. Force the arrows, go wall breakers right after. Then we can go heal spirit, and I think we got him cooked. I think he's dead. He doesn't have any way of stopping these wall breakers, and all I need is 1 ebarb hit on the tower. Oh my gosh, I can just keep spamming. I'm allowed to be that moron that drops every single thing at the bridge. We have learned from Princess Bridge players everywhere. This is how you play Clash Royale. First-hand experience. Trust. Trust is a must. I'm gonna go for our wall breakers. I do think this works. There's a chance it doesn't, but I'm pretty confident the ebarbs hit the tower. Yeah, let's go. Wait, the left-hand tower was in shambles. I didn't even realize I could have cycled 2 rages there. We crushed Danny on all angles. Let's go. Go back to Candy Crush where you belong with that obnoxious deck that shouldn't be in the game. It's the best feeling in the game, destroying the best deck in Clash Royale that literally is the most overpowered thing to ever exist. I don't know what the Clash Royale developers were thinking when they put in Rune Giant in the game with Goblin Giant and Hunter, basically allowing you to one-shot anything in Clash Royale without thinking at all. I'm not gonna lie, whoever thought that would be a good idea should never be working on Clash Royale. And our Musketeers have shot us up to 7,400 in the world. All right, we got a game against the Wizard Merlin, and I wonder if he's gonna have some crazy spell shenanigans that we aren't ready for. And you know, as a 3 Musketeer player, I'm not an avid enjoyer of multiple spells in the same deck, especially if our opponent is going to be playing something along the lines of Earthquake. So, our Elixir Collector is definitely something that we value as our most prized possession. Okay, this guy's gonna have Goblin Giant, so it'll either be a Lightning deck or nothing really big at all. Or Fireball, possibly, if he's running Prince. Typically, when I run Giant Prince or Goblin Giant Prince, I'm just running arrows and I'm not playing anything else. We're gonna sacrifice the wall breakers for the greater good. So, yeah, it's just gonna be arrows and maybe, yeah, rage, I guess. Arrow's Rage is not bad for our opponent. It's also not great for me. As long as we can target... No, the Spear Goblin! Come on, bro! You had one job. You literally had one job just to target the Spear Goblin. Is the Prince going to charge on my face? Yeah, okay. All right, Dagger Duchess. I see how it is. You just don't want to perform the defense that we need. You're going to try to make this game a little bit more enjoyable for our viewers that want to see me on the edge of my seat in torture. All right, well... It is looking like it's going to be a bit of a difficult task for us to win this, but it is possible, so... Put up our wall breakers, then go for a Royal Ghost, hopefully on the Dark Prince, so we can clean that up. And the wall breakers will not connect, right? Oh, wait, what? How? That didn't even make sense. All right, we go for Knight, have it tank, and then we've got Royal Ghost, and we also have the potential of going for ebarbs here. I don't like the ebarbs. I think I'm just going to go in for a heal spirit, sack it, then go in for ebarbs afterward. That's probably our best play, so then the Prince doesn't deal maximum damage to us, because if it charges, it deals double damage. All right, we're going to rage. Oh, let's go. Oh, those fast fingers by us. All right, let's go. That's nice. So much damage for one single ebarb staying alive. That's literally ludicrous to see that amount of value. We can go for Elixir Collector here and then expect our opponent to go and spam at the bridge and take the 600 HP tower. But I don't think he'll go and lock onto Elixir Collector after. And if he waits too long, I could maybe just defend this. Yo, he waited way too long. Because now I don't even have to worry about the Goblin Giant. We'll have enough Elixir for the ebarbs or the 3 Musketeers. He might spam everything into this. Let's 3 Musketeers on one side because I think that's going to force his hand to go in the other lane now, which is not something that he wants to do. Rage, arrows. He's spending all of his elixir here. Oh my gosh. You know what? I think we can take 2 towers. I think we can definitely do it. So I'm going to go wall breakers on the other side with the knight. I'm going to rage up the musketeers. And if the muskies lock onto the tower with the rage up, yeah, that's enough. We decimate the dark goblin. We can go for rail ghost here. ebarbs again. Heal spirit with it because he has to take a tower. He has no luxury of defending right now. You have to be fully forcing yourself to go on offense at this point, brother. What are you doing? You're playing for your pride at this point. You're not even trying to win. Oh my goodness. That's what this deck does. If you keep up the offense, sometimes your opponent can't even go for the Goblin Giant, because if they go for the Goblin Giant, they lose the other tower. When you're running decks without buildings, if you're fully forced to defend the entire time, a lot of times if your opponents have spells like Rage, Arrows, Zap, they will be able to spell cycle like 600 damage at the end. So don't let them do that. Remain on offense with your wall breakers and ensure that all of their elixir is spent on defense so they can't take the rest of your tower. All right, we got a game against someone that's ranked 883 in the world, so best player of the day for the last game. It's very fitting. When you level up, when you get better and you hit higher ranks, the players become a lot harder to beat. We're going to cycle our Royal Ghost in the back, and after we see Dagger Duchess, it's a well-met fight. Playing against someone with a similar strategy as us, maybe, but I bet you it's going to be log bait because it's literally in the name. Yeah, okay. All right, well, I don't think the ebarbs were particularly placed well. I meant to drop them in the back, off to the side, and then they kind of were on the other side. It's fine, though. Smart decision from our opponent using the Ice Spirit to go and pull everything. I don't know if we're going to be able to kill that Dark Goblin. It looks like the answer is definitely not. Dark Goblin should go in the right. Nope, never mind. All right, we're going to have to 3 Musketeers here. I think this is okay. I mean, we have an opportunity to do it, and we can go in for wall breakers on the left side away from the princess. And I think this is going to be our best shot of getting to the wall breakers evolution potentially a little bit earlier. Forcing arrows is insane. I don't think I've ever seen a log bait deck with arrows in my life. Like, most of the time it's just log, or I don't know, I just haven't seen it with arrows. So forcing a cannon is crazy as well, because that's a 3 for 3. And we already killed the princess with that Royal Ghost. So that was 6 elixir for 3 for us overall. And we forced out a card that they want for the wall breakers. So I do like this. The one downside is this guy's good at the game, and he knows that wall breakers die to the Dagger Duchess without any response. Hand near, the wall breakers still get through. And then also against Princess Tower, both the wall breakers get through. So it is something a little bit different in Clash Royale. Like, depending on what tower you're playing against, your cards will function differently. So just something to know depending on your decks. Obviously, this guy knows what his cards are capable of because he's actually good at the game. All right, so I'm going to go Rage. It's a +1 trait, so we'll take it. He might Princess the Bridge, so let's just go for Royal Ghost and cycle to our Elixir Collector. I dropped it there instead of in the back because I was a little bit scared, and at worst, we force out a cannon, so I do like that. I'm going to get ready with my Knight directly on the Princess if it's cycled. I knew it was going to happen, so we react to it, and we drop it directly on top so he gets no damage. Best thing is we can go for Wall Breakers because the Knight is going to tank for all the daggers from the Duchess. I think we're probably going to get a log. Ooh, wait. Okay, I should have pre-raged. If I pre-raged, I was balling, but I was not balling. We're going to cycle as many Elixir Collectors as we can. And I think we're A-okay here. Phenomenal Heal Spirit. Holy heck, that was crazy. Now I think we can go for 3 Musketeers, get our opponent to go in for a Princess, sacrifice the Knight for the Princess shots, Wall Breakers on the other side when the cannon's expired, and then get really good trades, hopefully. That's what we're going for. We're going to go Ghost in the middle so it can lock on the cannon or the Royal Ghost on the Goblin Gang, but I don't know if it's going as we want, actually. The Dark Goblin's not going to die. At least we might be able to hit the Princess if we're lucky. Nah, nothing's going as planned. This guy's going really, really hard on offense here. We have to go for a Royal Ghost. Need to kill that Dark Goblin. The cost efficiency of the Dark Goblin evolution is appalling. Okay, we do kill the Princess and we do kill the other Dark Goblin, so it's okay. Our cycle with the 3 Musketeers. I meant to split them. Oops. Oh, no. That's not good. That might have been a little bit of an oopsie. It's okay. Maybe we're allowed to play stupid and win, guys. On the brink of extinction, we play stupidly and dominate. Please, let me rage at my Musketeers on one side. There's no way that's working. There's no shot that that just worked. That worked a lot better than it should have. You can Princess counter with the Royal Ghost. You can 3 Musketeers again because we're up a bit of Elixir. And we have the Evolved Knight, so this is definitely our best opportunity to go in. We're 100% going to go Barbarians at the bridge on the right side. The Knight is going to take all the damage from the daggers. Then we can Heal Spirit and Rage on the Goblin Gang. Keep our Musketeer relatively healthy. The Musketeer is going to stay alive. And these ebarbs are going to thrive. His tower is taking a dive. Let's go. Jumping right off the deep end, my dude. And we leveled up to playing a significantly better log bait player in the top 1,000 in the world, and we still won. Just think, when our Musketeers get buffed and Dark Goblin gets a little bit of a nerf, our matchup will be even better. Usually when you play Three Musketeer decks, you automatically lose against log bait because you have no good answer to Goblin Barrel. It's not like you got log or Barb Barrel in this deck, so when they go Goblin Barrel, they're almost guaranteed damage every single time. It's just that this deck's offense with Elite Barbarians, Evolved Wall Breakers, and Heal Spirit allows you to break down doors and enter into opportunities to get more damage than anyone else. Shoot the like button if you enjoyed today's video, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.